So today, wait, hang on, Mum, is your finger in front of the camera?
Right.
Today we're at Leyland Court for a Ben Hobday SJ jumping clinic, and I'm in the 90 group because I was supposed to be in the meter group, but that was at 4, and I'm also supposed to be working today, so I moved to the 90 to accommodate that, but I think it'll be fine because he puts the jumps up quite like however you want towards the end anyway, and it's not about the height, it's about the exercises and the rhythm and the jumping and everything else around it. I was quite stressed though before. I'm fine now, but I was stressed before because Tom landed it on me that he's coming into the office with me tomorrow, which I know nobody cares about, but I'm just saying as background. It now just means I need to get up really early. We've got to drop Otis off at yours. I'm pointing at Mum behind the camera. And I don't like change, so I was very stressed immediately leaving. And then I was stressed because I knew I was going to be in rush hour traffic to get here. Then I was stressed for a third reason because of fuel. I had to go and get fuel, but actually it only cost me £111 to fill it up. Because I don't know what time that people may watch this in years to come. It's 2026 and the fuel prices are nearly £2 a litre for diesel. So yeah, but I'm now feeling really not stressed because I don't know what the time is, but I'm here in good time and looking forward to going jumping. So that's a long intro, but done. I need to just pan around and say it's really messy in here. Because I don't know what's going on up there, but I'm like pointing with my fingers. Hang on. Basically up there, it's because it's an old lorry and it's being really creaky.
One way to do it.
The only way to stop it from creaking is to take everything out of it and pull it down there. So it's really messy in here at the moment, but we need to like clean it up before badminton. So she's like, what's your number? I got to the point the last time I was like, I'm not telling you my number. I was like, you need to know my number now. I can't keep repeating it. Okay.
Tell me when you see it. Good job. Yeah. rhythm. Da-da-dum, change leg. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. That's it. Now stay still, still. Good job. Now get the back to that. Travel, travel. Travel. Now still, still, still. Good down. Work it out and get it shoulder out the way. Move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. That's it. Take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time, take your time. Good balance out, look at it, it's kicking its ass out. Very good. Oh, she's chasing it, don't do that. Trust the rhythm, trust the rhythm. Yeah, it can jump out of the rhythm, let it do that. good. Your job is to stay level and adjust slightly so you can get the nice even side, not pushing. The canter's got to be so good now that you can keep it level to the takeoff spot. Don't chase, stay there, stay there, stay there. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Lovely job. Now take your time, take your time, take your time. Adjust, adjust, adjust. Lovely job. Take your time, sit up. Adjust if you don't see it. Look at that. I know you rolled it, but you took your time there. Good.
And this is the face of a freezing cold mother after an hour watching show jumping.
It's the first one.
Oh, hang on. Let me get the... Right, okay.
That wide, but that's okay. Come in, man. Come in. Because I haven't got a microphone on this. How did you think it went?
I thought it was really, really good. Really good. And the last one, when you did the big jump and the girl said to me it's 1.30 m, I thought, bloody hell. But it looked
It
very...
didn't look it. It's
No,
because it had a
very
pole in front of
controlled.
it, which is all mindset, isn't it? Having like a placing pole in front of it.
Yeah.
I felt I could ride to it. But I was so pleased with that. And I think a lot of them were like, I think 1 metre, 1.5 m, some of them were 1.10 m. So that was really good confidence, like boosting lesson. And yeah, Ben's just really good, isn't he? He's
Very
so, like,
good.
black and white, and that's what I like. And really, like, no, you need to like have a plan, and like, that's literally what he said for badminton. When you get in that warm up, I just need to have a plan, and I need to execute it, and I just need to stay focused and have the right people around me as well. And we had a bit of practice with the bike situation as well, which was good to have to just like ride through that. But I think he was feeling really well. He was jumping amazingly, and it felt like he was really trusting me, because I felt like he kind of lost trust in me a bit, like a few weeks ago or a few months ago. But I think we're past that now, which is good.
We come for a kiss, Ben. My goodness, how close?
But yeah, that was. I'm so glad I got it. A lot of it on video as well, so we can look back and see.
Yeah, well, hope your mother's videoing isn't too bad.
You're good. You're tired now. When I got out for the night. I don't know if you want to use the start the video here for today. So it's Friday the 17th of April, and I don't think I actually said on the last one that was the Tuesday. So Tuesday the 14th when I did my clinic. So now we're on Friday the 17th of April, and it is the day that we're off to the BD Area Festival Winter Championships at Addington. So it's got about 2.5 hours to get there for us. I've stopped and got the usual supplies, Monster, and the only reason why I go to the garage I go to is because they do Percy's. Got my mum meeting me here, I think about 11. It is like 8:30 now, so I need to poo pick, clean my tack, and then bath and plat really. And then we'll be heading on our way. Exciting. Oh, I didn't say, we're doing the novice. We're in the novice class, the novice silver. I'd entered silver, like been entering the silver classes because I thought, oh, I'll do it just in case we qualify for regionals, and then I've got like a choice. As it so happens, we didn't, but yeah, that's why we're in the silver class. Got a little bit stressed then because that's how hot he got in the lorry. I think I probably shouldn't have put a rug on him, but I did. And then I got stressed because I didn't bring a brush, so I just had to brush him with a dustpan and brush. But it's fine now. I'm gonna de-stress now. Ready, and I need to tack up. I'm trying my hardest to tell you that I do this for fun, and we've just travelled 2.5 hours here, so we are going to have fun. But I mean, I was a little bit stressed I mean, it's over such a menial thing, isn't it? I've literally opened the ramp and seen that he's sweaty, and instantly I'm like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, he's sweaty, because he was all nice and shiny before he got on. But it really isn't the end of the world, because he's absolutely fine, and as I've said, he's had a brush off with a dustpan brush, so that has been resolved. A little bit warm as well. I think I am just a little bit like, oh, we're here, and actually, it's not a big thing. And actually, this is all good practice for badminton, and that's how I've got to see it. And to be honest, we don't really want to do well, like we want to do as well as we can do. But I mean, the last person doesn't go till 6:15. So the thought of waiting that long, and it takes us 2.5 hours to get home. So yeah, either way, it's a win-win situation, whatever happens. So I'm just gonna try and I rewatched my lesson that I recorded with Justine last night, so I'm going to try and remember how I need to ride him. I just need to make sure he's more like got more energy, basically, not just like dribble around, which is what I quite often let him do. Yeah. Good boy. And just like that, we are back with another voiceover. Okay, I've actually left the whole of this little trot around the arena in. I usually get rid of that and just go straight to the test, but I wanted to leave it in because I love the way he looks up here, that trot. Oh, if only we kept that trot the whole way in the test. God damn it, Ellie. And he had a little spook at those flowers there, but bless him, there's a lot to look at. I didn't do the arena walk because it's too far away. And I don't know, maybe if I was doing 2 tests, I would stable and then we would do it all. But I mean, eventing, we never get an arena walk. So I'm not really too fussed about the whole arena walks thing. Unless it was maybe in like the indoor there, which is very spooky and a lot to look at and take in. But I knew it was going to be in this outdoor arena, which he has already been in once before. So yeah, when I go in, I like to try and do a bit of forward and back in the trot, a transition, and now I always like to try and get a canter in, because I remember one time I didn't, and then he was a little bit fruity into his first canter transition. So now I always try and get a canter transition in before I actually go into the test. And here we are, heading in. And I don't know if it's this angle, but I actually didn't quite like my entry from this angle. But right, I'm going to say the scores. So there's 3 lots of scores, and what I'm going to do, they give you an average, and I'm going to give the average for all of them. So that was 6.7 for going down the centre line. Then we're going to circle left 15 metres at S, and I got 6.8. So this is where they kind of average, where some of the judges have gone 6.5, some have gone 7, some have gone 7.5, and that's pretty much the theme throughout the scores. Those are like all the ranges that we got. Nothing more, nothing less. Then here we go, EF, change the rein, and over L, transition to walk for 1 horse's length, and then proceed in trot, and we got a 7 for that. Then the next one is F, transition to working canter right, F, A, K, V, working canter, and we got a 6.8. And I was so pleased with this canter because I felt like I really got a lot more power and energy in the canter, because quite often it can be a bit lacklustre. And for I remember one of the comments on here, the judge at E said my circle was huge. And I thought it was a bit small, so then I over-egged the second half, so that was completely my fault. But there we go. So, right, next is V, oh no, I've done that. So that was 6.8 for the circle. Then at S, we're doing a half circle right, 15 metres, returning to the track at V, and we got a 7 for this. And this is where I was quite lucky. He almost went to go back up into canter, but they couldn't quite see, so I didn't get marked down for this. So he thought, oh, we're going to go back to canter. And I was like, no. Then, I've missed some scores here, guys. So that canter, I got 7.2. Then K was the transition to trot, KAF trot, 6.3. Then changing the rein and showing some medium trot strides, which I've just done, that was 6.5. And I didn't feel that was very good. I definitely just need to practice mediums. I don't practice collection and extension enough at home. So that working trot at the top there, that was 6.8. Then we're going to repeat everything we've just done on this rein. So for this circle right 15 metres, we've got a 6.8. And then we're going to change the rein and do our walk transition. We've got a 7.2. And I did feel like my trot was improving here, like his frame is much better there. And then we're going to canter, it's that marker, and for that we've got a 7.2. Then we're circling left 20 metres at P, 6.8. He is a little tighter this way in our canter. I think you can notice that. But again, I was just so pleased with his frame. He felt so rideable, and I just really enjoyed riding this test. The sun came out. And it's just very enjoyable. So I think I said for that circle, we got a 6.8. Now we're going to do a half circle left 15 metres, and we get a 7.2. And like I said, he is a bit tighter and a bit stiffer this way, so our canter isn't as great. And that was reflected in the marks, so 6.7. And then the transition to working trot, 6.8. So this medium trot coming up was better, but still need to work on them, 6.8. We just quicken a bit rather than actually taking bigger steps. Then at C, we transitioned to medium walk and we got 7. I was slightly early, but I didn't get any remarks about that. So we'll just take that. Then we've got HIB, change the rein and free walk on a long rein, and we've got 6.8. I mean, our walk isn't bad, but like there's so much more I could be doing to be maximising these scores, seeing as they're like double marks. Then at B, we do medium walk, and I got a 6.8. I'm quite lucky. He's very good at coming back on a free walk to a medium walk. And then quite often at this trot, he always wants to do a canter. So I was literally like, trot, 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 as we were approaching, and we got a 7. I was very pleased we kept it together. And then we're turning down the centre line and halting, and we got a 7.2. And actually from the judge at E, we got a 7.5. So it was obviously pretty good. It felt good. And I was just absolutely over the moon with such a delightful, fun test. 68.8.
So I'm mega pleased with the test. I don't know if you can see. And then halfway towards the end, Mr. Blue Sky came on. That's my wedding song. And I was literally like, in my head, like dancing away shit. But he was so good. The trot work felt really good, though I think there was one moment where he had like a bit of a hesitation, like he was going to canter and didn't, but I was so far away from the judges, I hope they didn't see. But it was a really clean test. I really tried to make sure that he really had power and it really up. So I didn't really but it felt really good. It felt really chilled. There were a couple of moments where he could have spooked. There was like a flower on its side where I felt him look at it, but he held it together. And the sun came out. I don't know if you saw it. It was like really sunny last night. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Worth the 2.5 hour journey.
Had the scores in, and I said to Mum before I looked at the scores, she said, "Oh, what would you like?" I said, "Obviously, in like, I would love to have a 70% plus, but it is obviously a championship, so I would have liked anything in the late 60s." And we got 68.8. So I'm really pleased with that. And actually, the judge at C, who was Maria Arberg, had us on 70%. So she had us on 70. The judge at E had us on 69, and then the judge at M was 67. So they're all pretty like consistent, which is good. There's obviously that tiny part of me which is like, oh, it's so close to 70%, but you're being judged at like a top championships. It's like above area festivals kind of thing. So I cannot not be pleased with that. And they all 3 judges gave me 7 for my riding, which is always the most important bit. If you get anything under, in my mind, if I get anything under a 7 for my riding, I am always really annoyed. But no, I'm really pleased. I think when I was looking at the scores, because they all go online, it looks pretty consistent in mainly 7s, and I got 6.5s for like my mediums, which I know they need working on. That was what can't remember exactly what all the others were, but that was what was sticking out. So yeah, at least I think in the moment he's 6th, but there's a lot more still to go, and there's like 38 in the whole class. So I doubt we'll be sticking at that, but that's, like I said, not necessarily a bad thing, because it means we can go and get a coffee, get the plaque. I don't know if photos are here, and have a look around and then head back. So it is 7:15. We've just got back, picked up the other one. Oh, hi Bruce. Here's the main man, and we are off to the field, but I haven't got much battery left on my phone, but I do want to sign off now and say that we finished 8th place at the Area Festival Winter Championships in the novice silver. That was 38, so it was a big field, and yeah, just it really makes the whole like 2.5 hour journey worth it. And bear with, I have a car. Just makes Bruce Finn makes the long trip worth it. And do you know what? Like, we just had a great time anyway. I was a little bit gutted that by the time we got over to the little photo, it took a while to get to the photo stand because of where it was positioned, and then they didn't have any photos up, and that was like an hour after the class, which was a bit gutting. And I didn't really want to hang around much later. Well, seeing as we got back now, it's 7:15. If we'd hung around just for photos, it would have been late. So I'll have to wait for them to go online. But it doesn't take away from how good the main lad was and how much fun we had. And yeah, it was really good. Just run. very good practice ahead of badminton. And yeah, just a great week all in all. So now I'm gonna sign off before I get pulled to the grass in front of the field.